Hello everyone and welcome to this week's special publication with BC Voice. As we know, graduation is right around the corner, and for many of our seniors, they are anticipating this bittersweet moment that's soon to be. So today, we're going to be going around and talking to our soon-to-be graduates as they reflect on their time spent at BC, talking about their memories, accomplishments, and what they'll miss most about BC and their plans following graduation. I'm here with Lindsay Ozaski, another senior who will be graduating soon. So Lindsay, can you touch on what have been some of the key points of your time here at Bridgewater? What have you been involved in? What have you done?
I played volleyball here. I'm currently doing an internship in Reston, Virginia, well, kind of virtually, with a commercial housing and student real estate company. I'm also doing an independent study with identity politics with Dr. Resnick here on campus.
BC, I have been involved with being a resident advisor or an RA. I've been an academic coach. I've been a member of our honors program or being a Florey Fellow. I am a student ambassador, so I give tours, and I've been the chairperson for our honor council.
I've been in the honors college, and then I run cross country and track here, and I'm also on the SAC leadership team.
SAC leadership team. Okay, can you kind of touch on what you've done for that? What exactly that all entails?
So I'm in control the digital media for SAC. So I do all the graphic designs and control most of the social media posts that we post to our SAC accounts, and then along with the leadership team, I help organize community events that we're going to do, working with the retirement committee in years past, and helping organize events like Bleak Crimson events and D3 week this week.
Sweet, yeah, I know that it is this week. That's been really cool. Now, can you kind of touch on what has been your favorite memories here at Bridgewater?
Definitely some memorable ones would definitely be track my freshman year winning ODEX on our own track. That was really cool to have President Bushman, just walk over from his house and present us with the ODEX trophy. Was really cool. And then sophomore year, ODEX coming down to the wire, and then our 4x4 was able to clutch it up and bring home a win for us, which is really cool experience. And then definitely would say last year, junior year, being able to watch our football team win ODEX and then everyone storming the field was a really cool experience.
Yeah, lots of awesome athletic accomplishments, especially for track and cross country. I'm here with Jaela Friendly, one of our many wonderful seniors who will be graduating soon. So can you touch on what you've done with your 4 years here at BC?
Yeah. So one of the biggest things I think I've been involved in is athletics. I play volleyball here at Bridgewater. I'm also a member of the biochemistry and physics departments. Also done a few intramurals around there. Also been a member of the Black Student Association and the Latin Student Association during my time here. Those are the bigger things I think I've done.
Yeah, okay, so you've definitely done quite a bit around here, for sure. Okay, so kind of what have been some of the key memories you've made being at Bridgewater?
Yeah, definitely all the relationships I've made, professionally and just socially. I think the biggest one is probably my relationships with my team, as teammates have come and gone. And then stepping into my leadership role on the team, I think I've been allowed to impact people's lives after they have impacted mine. And I don't know that everyone knows how they have, but I think everyone on our team and probably in the school and athletics can admit that kind of fact. So my relationships there, just the impact I've been able to have, and what people have how people have been able to impact me. Same thing, honestly, in the biochem and the physics departments. I think my professors really, and my classmates really have impacted me in more ways than one. Helped me realize what I was capable of and what I need help with as well. So those are the biggest things I think. Yeah.
Awesome. Wow, you have done so much. So with everything you've been involved in and that you've done, can you kind of touch on what have been some key highlights for you at Bridgewater?
Yeah, being here, the highlights probably being an RA. Honestly, your networking abilities are endless when you're an RA. Plus, you're just responsible for building community in your hall, but also just on all of the campus. So I've gotten into touch with people who aren't just in my 2021 year. They're in touch with first years and second and third. So all of that's been awesome. And then hosting the bonfire was probably the biggest highlight for me, which I got through being an RA. But the coolest thing is obviously I love my school and I live in Cremona all the time. So hosting the bonfire, you're up on the stage, you're hyping everybody up, was definitely the coolest moment for me.
So with your involvements, everything you've done, what have been some of your favorite memories you've made at BC?
Definitely just working with my professors, working with my peers, just the community I've been able to build around myself. I know I'm gonna hopefully see some very familiar faces in the crowd at graduation. So a lot of my professors were cool. We say hi in the hallways. We hang out. Not hang out, but we're chill. You know?
We're tight. We're cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. And then that kind of leads me to the big question. What are the plans for you after graduation?
Well, currently I'm searching for jobs right now. Here and there, kind of just sticking my toe into every water, seeing what temperature I like, kind of. I may continue to go into the student housing, like commercial real estate aspect of it. I do have an appreciation for like the HR side of businesses, as I love people. You know, it's kind of interesting to see kind of like the background parts of every business and how relationships and connections work with those. So that's definitely something I've been looking into and exploring.
Now, with you graduating and all that you've done here, what do you think you will miss the most about BC when you graduate?
I'd say definitely kind of the close-knit community within the students and faculty. So being able to just walk around campus, see someone you know pretty much everywhere you go is like something that's really cool. It really feels like home here. So I'll definitely miss that for sure.
Understandable. And if anybody knows Noah around campus, which most people do, they will definitely miss seeing you. Now, finally, last thing is, what are your plans after graduation?
I'm going to be going to Temple University up in Philly next year to get my master's in athletic training.
Sweet, awesome. Well, congratulations on Temple University. And can you kind of touch on what are you looking forward to when you graduate?
Yeah. After I graduate, I'll be going on to grad school, so I'm starting that in the fall. So I have a little summer and then right back into school, but I'm really looking forward to that. And then also coming back for like homecoming and games like that and just being an alumni. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, alumni action, nice. And so you mentioned grad school, so can you kind of touch on where is grad school? What are you going to be doing?
Yeah, so I'll be going to Shenandoah University in the fall to receive my doctorate of physical therapy. So just an hour up the road. I won't be too far away.
Really awesome. Okay, and last question, it's the most important one. What are you going to miss the most about Bridgewater?
That's a hard one. Probably all my professors. My top two, which they already know who they are, is Dr. Lawson and Dr. Licky. Dr. Licky, because he's been my like mentor through all of honor council, and just like my go-to. We have like coffee hangouts all the time, just like catch up and talk about life. And then Dr. Lawson, because he's been like my A1 day one, because I took anatomy in like back my sophomore year, and he just gave me a lot of opportunities, and he's just a dad, and so he always listens to me when I'm freaking out and gives me like really good advice. So I'll miss that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us your experience here at BC and all of you've accomplished. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And good luck with your future, and we'll see you at graduation.
Thank you.
The last big question, the last one. What are you going to miss most about BC when you graduate?
Definitely, like I mentioned before, the community. Just being able to walk to class and say hi to people on the way, going to the cafeteria and having people sit down at my table or like sitting down at their table and just hanging out and talking about class, talking about life, things like that. Just those connections, those relationships that I've like been building these 4 years here are definitely what I'm gonna miss the most.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Lindsay, thank you so much for taking the time to reflect on your experience and everything you've accomplished here at BC. Really awesome. And we wish you the best of luck in the future. We know you're going to do great things. And I'll see you at graduation.
Yeah, see you there.
Sweet. Thank you. You've done all you've accomplished. What are you going to miss most after graduating?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss just the fact that in every circle that I'm in, I have someone that has my back as far as like wanting the best for me, wanting opportunities for me, wanting me to win in whatever like that circle is doing. So whether that be professionally, like with my professors, in the classroom, people helping me study, learning the material, and then on my team, wanting me to be successful as a leader, as a player, physically, mentally, emotionally. Yeah, and even in my social circles, I think there's someone in my corner in every circle that I'm in, and I don't know that the world is going to be like that. And so that makes me a little nervous, but I'm definitely going to miss that someone's in my corner, I think, everywhere I go on this campus. So, yeah.
Awesome. And then it kind of leads me to the last but not least question. What is in your future after graduation? What are the moves?
Yeah, so the overarching move is definitely public health. So I actually got accepted into the Duke Masters of Science in the Population Health Sciences program, so that was really exciting. I don't know that I'm going to go there yet, but the emphasis is definitely on population health. I want to help underserved populations. I think that's been very apparent in this current pandemic that we find ourselves in. and I want to do something to change that, measurably change that, whether that be in policy or in epidemiology, crunching the numbers, the data, and implementing policy that way. But yeah, definitely public health.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Epidemiology, what a word.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
cool. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to share with us your experience here at BC, all you've accomplished, all that you're going to continue to accomplish. Congratulations on everything, and know BC will always be rooting for you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching my very last special publication video at BC Voice. And congratulations to all the seniors on everything you've ever accomplished and will continue to accomplish in the future. And I want to thank all of you for making my time here at BC and all my 4 years an unforgettable experience. I'll see y'all at graduation. And for the last time, this has been Lexi Brown, bringing you all the news, all the time. Thank you.